Hi, my name's Daisy and today I'm going to be doing a book haul for you all. There is about 18 books here, so there's lots and lots of books. There's some from publishers, there's some from my birthday, there is some from the library, so I'm going to get on and show you really quickly. Yes, let's get started. First of all, we're going to start with the library books, and I have the second one of this downstairs, which is volume 2, but I have volume 3 as well of Saga, and I borrowed this from the library because they currently have them there. Oh my god, I love this series, it's just amazing. But look how saucy that is on the back, guys. This is just to show you that this is definitely kind of one of those ones that's like 18 plus, because there's a lot of violent things and there's a lot of language. But yes, that's quite steamy for a graphic novel. And the next thing I have is The Bookshop Book by Jen Campbell. I had to pause then because I went, I can't remember the name, and then I wrote the name instantaneously. And this is the official book of Books on My Bag 2014, so because they went on about it, and not in a bad way, in a good way obviously, I was kind of like, I need to read it! So I got it from the library because it was in there, so I was like, yes! I'm gonna get this, I'm gonna take it and read it and then digest it, but not actually in a literal way. I'm not gonna rip out the pages and go nom 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 nom, because that would be weird. If you guys know of Stevie from Sable Court here on YouTube, you might know that she started working at Icon Books, and that means you get books from her. So it's The Time in Between by Nancy Tucker, and this is obviously an uncorrected proof copy. Most of these are uncorrected proof copies, but coffees? I said coffees, didn't I? I didn't say copies. Dumb moment. Nancy is only 20, but she might be 21 now, I'm not 100% sure, but she suffered with anorexia through her teenage years, and she basically wrote a book about all the stuff that had happened. I think she actually went on to have, she had bulimia as well, so it kind of developed into other things, and it's basically about all the stuff that she had to deal with. Next is a thing that I was desperate to get a copy of, and this is from Katie because she had one spare, and she gave me I'll Give You the Sun by Jandy Nelson, and ha ha ha, that's the cover, it's so pretty and everything else, and I'm really excited to be able to read this, and thank you Katie for giving me the copy because it gives me time to read it, and ha ha ha. Yes, birthday book haul now. I actually only got a few books for my birthday, which is good because I already have too many books. I have now about 100 books that I need to read. Oopsie! Don't tell anyone. Yeah, we have trust between us. Don't tell anyone else. I got given Will Grayson by John Green by Shelley, who is also Collie of the Wobbles here on YouTube, and I'm so excited I have another John Green novel to read, and I just am collecting them slowly to read. I have something that is from Sam's parents, and if you don't know who Sam is, it's my boyfriend, and his parents went all out and they got me an amazing gift, and it's obviously to do with Alice in Wonderland, and it is this. I believe that this is from the 1980s, and whoever had this before kept it in amazing condition, but it is a bind up of both of the books. They're both in hardback and they both have amazing purple pages here, but obviously the rest of the pages are white. So we have Alice's Adventures in Wonderland, and we also have Through the Looking Glass by Lewis Carroll, and this one has a really cool thing about it, and it actually has the artwork in colour, which I can show you an example of here, which is really cool. Oh my god, the book smell. Come at me, book smell. You smell amazing. Look at the front as well. Look at that pattern. It's just, oh. I have this really cool thing, which is a panorama pops, and it's Alice's Adventures in Wonderland, and this is inspired by the Royal Mail stamp. They did this, which, how cool is that? It comes out and it pops out and everything else. Obviously it's sort of a very shortened version of the book, but it's got both sides and it's just so cool, and obviously the artwork is inspired by the stamps. Last week on Wednesday I went to the Egmont Publishing House, and it was for the Electric Monkey event, which is part of their imprint, and I'm going to show you the books I got there and some of the other cool stuff because it was amazing. I got to speak to 4 different authors and they encouraged me about my writing and everything else, and it was just really inspiring and really great to get to know other people and other bloggers and get to meet Katie as well, which is from BookTube, and it was just a really great day. But now I'm going to show you the cool stuff that I gained. Lisa was there, Lisa Heathfield, and she wrote Seed, and this is actually a seeded bookmark, so if you put it and plant it, it will turn into flowers. How cool is that? That's really insanely cool. I have the arc of it, and it is also signed, which is there, and she says keep writing as well, which was really nice of her, and this is about a cult, and it basically sounds amazing, and I need to read it ASAP, and I'm going to put the bookmark in it, and then I'll plant the bookmark because I need to use it in here because it's just amazing, the thought of using that. The next thing is a final finished copy of Me and Mr. J by Rachel McIntyre, and this is also signed, which is here, and she also said keep writing in it, so it's lovely of them both. One of the other authors that came to speak was also Elizabeth Wine, and this is Black Dove, White Raven, and she was the one that wrote Codename Verity. And the very last thing from Electric Monkey is Suicide Notes from Beautiful Girls by Lynn Weingarten, I think it is. She obviously wasn't there, so I don't know how to quite say her name, I'm sorry Lynn. She also signed it even though she wasn't there. It was really sweet that she signed it as well. And now we are nearing to the end of our haul, and this is from chapter 5 because there is a new book out by Jennifer L. Armentrout, and they basically needed to send me the rest of the books because I needed to catch up on the series. So I have read Half-Blood, but I hadn't read any of the other series from the Covenant series, so they were super nice and sent me Pure. And they sent me, if you can tell where this is going, they sent me Deity. I think Deity? Deity, not Deity, Deity. And then they sent me Apollyon, I think that might be how you say it. And also sent me Sentinel, so that's the entire series, and I was just like, oh my god. I was like, I can't believe this is in the post, and I love Jennifer L. Armentrout. I absolutely love her books, and I now pretty much own most of her books now, I think. But there's also The Return. And this is a Titan novel, which I believe is spun off of the Covenant series, which is obviously why I need to catch up and read it, because I can't read this one without reading the other ones. So I'm super psyched. Super psyched? Super psyched. Also, my eyeballs are watering because the light behind us is very bright, and I'm just sort of like this. I'm just sort of like, oh my god. Thank you guys for watching. I want to know what you most recently hauled, or if you're on a book ban, because applauding if you're on a book ban and you haven't bought any books for the most remainder of what am I even saying? I don't know. Basically, if you're on a book ban, go you, because you haven't bought any books recently, hopefully. So yes, I am really appreciative of everybody who commented on my Alice in Wonderland Tea Party video, because I know it's different and everything else, but thank you guys for commenting on that, because it just makes me go like this for you, because obviously that was one of those risque kind of videos, because I was like, is it people gonna like it, did they not? Yes. So, thank you guys for watching, thank you for subscribing, and happy reading. Bye bye!